Hello everybody, Death Reaper here, with some Penumbra Overture. Today is October the 1st. I'm just quickly getting out this video since I was unable to record yesterday. Players wanting a real channel. Recommends, suits most. I wasn't able to record yesterday. I'll talk during the game after all this. My story began in February, year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Alright then. Sounds interesting. Looks like we are on said charter. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better show my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. And I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. But, yeah. What was I saying? I wasn't able to record it all yesterday, so I'm just gonna record 1 episode of this. I already have 5 from my 2 other games. I need to get 1 from this and my other game, and then just put all 4 up today, and then I'll record more either later today or just do the 2 tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, I got this all planned out, so hopefully it'll work. Fisherman's wife's love letter. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have 1 bed on board. Taking shift because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely, and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I washed these overalls of yours. I know you get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've been washed. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were fishermen, but mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Alright. But yeah, just gonna make a 15-minute video of this. Go work out, then make a 15-minute video of my other game. And be also always good to have a notebook and to jot down interesting information and reminders. P. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using left mouse button, holding the button down and moving the mouse. Hoo! Suck it. Ha! Hooah! Yeah, I'm gonna get those two, edit them, and then upload. And I tell you, everyone, this month feels quite good for me. The flashlight switches on and off via the inventory tab, or hopefully with the shortcut key F. Now, where's the emergency glow stick? Should still be in the locker. Keys in my inventory. P. F. Haha. Gimme. G. Extra batteries to power my flashlight. Anything else? Anything else? As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. I can barely read those words, which is going to cause me problems, but I'm going to start reading it like that, since that sounds like the right voice. So, cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. Blah 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 blah, whatever that said. What in the heck is that? I don't care. I need shelter. Looks frozen shut. Need something to break in. Ah, oh, come on. You're telling me this thing's... Dang it, this isn't a locked screen either. I need something to break it with. Aha! If I click and hold the interact button, left mouse, I should just about manage to pick up the rock. The cold made me weak, but I can still throw things using the examine button. If I use interact mode R, I can swing the stone miraculously. Punk. Come on. Come on. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Come on. Come on. There we go. I don't know if this game's too loud or if my mic's too loud. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the editor. That sounded bad. Did I just fall? I bet I fell. Whispers. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although, looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? I need to find a good voice for this guy. Ha! A heavy-looking wooden barrel. Could be anything inside it. Come on, screen. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? Steel rod. Ooh, hammer. Let's see, I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse button. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right and then following through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing one. I reckon I hold down right mouse button after the backswing. I should still be able to look around. How do batteries work either way? I knew it was broken. Oh, I'm good. I don't know which way to go, but I'm just gonna go this way. This looks like some kind of industrial mechanism. Although there's a hole in the center, there's no way to operate it. I am a genius. Whatever I descended into was 100 feet below me, protected by two solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. That is just depressing. I want my hammer out 24/7. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution, stop. I'm in a fence now. If anyone, anything hears me, it'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not this threat. Crouching my person. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. My best bet is to hide for a couple seconds, so perfectly still. Does this mean I'm hidden? What am I hiding from? So I'm right here. So I go left. There's office, storage. There's 20 seconds left. So I'm going, I can probably make it in 20 seconds. Who? game is freaking spooky. See what we got in here. The light. The light is so bright that I'm going to cut the video here and I'll be back later. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow.